Boxing is a sport where perfection almost doesn't exist. One bad decision, one punch, one judge, and everything you've built can disappear in a single night. That's why some records don't just stand the test of time, they stand above the sport itself. Today, we're counting down the top 5 boxing streaks that will never be broken. Not opinions, not hype. These are documented historic runs that modern boxing simply can't reproduce. Number 5. Floyd Mayweather Jr., 50-0. Floyd Mayweather Jr. retired with a perfect professional record of 50 wins and 0 losses. He won world titles in 5 different weight classes and held 15 recognised world championships over a career that spanned more than 2 decades. What makes this streak nearly impossible to break isn't just the number, it's the level of opposition. Mayweather didn't protect an undefeated record against average fighters. He fought champions from multiple eras and still walked away untouched on the scorecards. In today's boxing climate, fighters are expected to unify belts, face mandatory challengers, and take risky fights earlier in their careers. Staying perfect for 50 elite-level bouts now would require extraordinary skill, perfect timing, and an almost unreal level of discipline. That's why 50-0 isn't just a record, it's a ceiling. Number 4. Bernard Hopkins, 20 consecutive middleweight title defences. This streak began after he won the IBF middleweight title in 1995 and continued uninterrupted until 2005. Over nearly a decade, Hopkins defended his belt against contenders, champions, and future Hall of Famers, while remaining in the same division. What makes this streak so untouchable today is boxing politics. Modern champions are stripped, move up in weight for bigger paydays, or lose belts outside the ring. Staying champion is hard. Defending it once is harder. Doing it 20 straight times in a single division is something boxing no longer allows. Hopkins didn't just dominate opponents, he dominated an era. Number 3. Joe Louis, 25 consecutive heavyweight title defences. Joe Louis holds one of the most feared records in all of combat sports, 25 consecutive heavyweight title defences from 1937 to 1948. Louis defended the heavyweight championship more times than any fighter in history, across any weight class. At heavyweight, this is especially absurd. One punch can end everything. Size, power, and unpredictability rule the division. Yet Louis stayed champion for over a decade, consistently beating top contenders while carrying the pressure of being the most famous boxer in the world. In the modern heavyweight era, champions fight less often, face more dangerous punches, and rarely stay unified long enough to attempt a streak like this. 25 successful defences at heavyweight isn't just unlikely, it's effectively impossible. Number 2. Julio Cesar Chavez, 87 straight wins to start a career. Julio Cesar Chavez began his professional career with 87 consecutive victories. He didn't lose his first fight, he didn't lose his 50th, he didn't lose his 80th. His first non-win came in his 88th bout, a majority draw against Pernell Whitaker in 1993. By that point, Chavez was 87-0 and won. This wasn't padding a record against low-level competition. During this run, Chavez won world titles in multiple weight classes and fought elite opponents. In today's boxing landscape, prospects are moved faster, opposition gets tougher sooner, and careers are managed more cautiously. Surviving 87 professional fights without a loss, physically and mentally, is something modern boxing simply doesn't produce anymore. This streak stands as one of the most insane beginnings in sports history. Number 1. Sugar Ray, 91 fight, unbeaten streak. This is a streak so outrageous it sounds fictional. Sugar Ray Robinson went 91 consecutive fights without a loss between 1943 and 1951. That's not 91 wins, it's 91 fights unbeaten, including wins and draws across 8 years of constant competition. During this period, Robinson became world welterweight champion, fought relentlessly, and competed at a pace that no modern fighter could survive. He sometimes fought multiple times in a single month against quality opposition. In today's era, elite fighters average 1 or 2 fights a year. At that rate, matching Robinson's unbeaten streak would take decades without a single mistake. This isn't just the greatest streak in boxing history, It's a reminder that Sugar Ray Robinson operated in a completely different universe. Boxing has changed. Fighters fight less often, careers are shorter, and the risks are higher than ever. That's why these streaks don't just feel historic, they feel final. Some records are meant to be chased, these ones are meant to be remembered.